Greetings and welcome back to Monster Legends. Okay, so right after the last video, actually while I was previewing it, I gave it a shot and was able to get her. I really could have done it during the video and I wish I had, but I didn't, but tomorrow you get a video on her. Alright, so that's done. That little breeding thing they had was gone, so we now have something new. It's a new kind of progression event and it's kind of interesting. Alright, so what are you trying to do? Is you're trying to get these little stones here. I think they're just called magic stones. Magic stones. Alright. I'm going to tell you up front, you need the 60. That's what you need. You need to get to and complete the 60. Because if you add them all up, you get the 60, you get 155. You need the 155. So what are the stones for? Well, the stones are going to let you buy chests. So let's go take a look at the chest, because otherwise it's just more stones, you know? That's all it is. Alright, so let's go take a quick look at the store, and that's where the chests are. Okay, the chests that you need to concern yourself with. There's a steak chest, there's a copy chat chest, the Inzanami, I don't know. I'll worry about it if I have to feed her up, right? Toshiro, and then of course food. Yippee. So obviously you want 155. So at this point, basically you're picking which creature you want a lot of cells for. This is kind of a dilemma for me because I've been wanting to get Copycat for a while, but I got a lot of cells of Copycat. I think it's like 54 or something like that. I have Steak already. He's great, but in this kind of a situation, I wouldn't end up doing that, you know? I wouldn't waste an opportunity like this just to get an upgrade of somebody that I have. So the question would be this. I think what I would have to do, I know very little about the other two. I think I would have to do a little bit of research if I get to the 155 to decide which one I actually want. So, haven't really decided yet. So, I mean, I have a couple of cells of Toshiro, and I don't think I have any of them in the middle. Like I said, I'm just going to have to research them and then figure out what I want to do. And, of course, whatever extra, hopefully there is no more extra. Hopefully I just get the 155. Yeah, because food, yeah, I don't need food, you know. But, I mean, it is a good that they have something you can just blow them on if you got extra and you can't use them, you know. Okay, so that's the event, basically. You go over here, and you got 2.5 days left at the time of recording, and you just try to do the regular progression. As I said, you need the 60. That's it. Because when you complete the 45, you have 95 at that point. So you got to get to 60. It'll get you to 155. So if I can get the gems down to a reasonable amount for that one, I'll definitely do it. I mean, at least Copycat is very good. I know that. I don't know his skills, but I'm going to have to do a little research on that. I kind of burned myself on the previous, like, 2 progression events. I really should have gone for the second one. So in the future, I'm going to be a little bit more careful. So I'm going to do a little bit of research, figure out which one that I get if I do get the 155. But anyway, this is going to tide us over for another 2.5 days, right? All right, and of course, what else we have is we have the magic... I clicked on the wrong one. We have the Chaos Fortress Maze. Yeah, from this point on, I'm just going to wait till I see discounts and then just try to get whatever I can, get gems and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, that's it at this point. Because, you know, like I said, I made my decision. I went after the limited path. That's about 4,400 gems. The coin's gone, so I'm not really going to get anything else. So, and I have no intention of really pushing for epics that either aren't good or I already have. You know, that kind of thing. And don't really have anything impressive to really be messing with. So I'm just going to try to get whatever I can. So that's what, unfortunately, that's what these mazes have devolved to. Alright, and of course they're doing this down here in Monsterwood. Yeah, they're doing a new wheel spinning thing that once you reach a certain time, I think I have to wait some here. Yeah, I have to wait another 2 hours and 41 minutes. At that point, I think it's if you do 5 or 6 spins, which are basically you're still going for, in this case, Bonnie Bark. That's whose egg that was. You get a wheel, and you can spin it, and the wheel's got some really good stuff on it. But you might get one of the booby prizes. I've been getting booby prizes. But there's a lot of stuff on there. You may be able to get something. They got like 100 gems in one of them. I think there was a relic chest. The old relic chest, the big one. There was some kind of... It might have been a silver, but those usually had a couple of things in them, you know? And I'm sure there was some other great stuff in there. They just don't pop up very often. But it's something new. But more importantly, like I said, you can get Bonnie Bark in there, right? You get Bonnie Bark. Bonnie Bark is a good epic. She would have been, her quality would have been good to have in the maze. I mean, not for all of them, but maybe just to make the second epic something good and useful. Just saying. So anyway, there's that going too. And I think that is about it until, I guess, Monday or so. Well, 2.5 days. I guess there's going to be some stuff starting on Monday. So we'll see what's going on then. Actually, I think we're going to get together on Sunday before then. So don't think they'll drop anything. I know they dropped the maze last time, but, we'll see about it. All right, so that is that. That's all the new stuff. That's all the events talk. So let's go into the war. We lost the last war. I'm sure that wasn't a surprise. It was, I think, 87 to 389 or something like that. It was something like that. It was total destruction. Total destruction. This one is pretty close. We've attacked more than them, but it's pretty close. So that one is empty, of course. There's a lot of tough ones here. There are some opportunities, but there are some tough ones here. I looked at one earlier, this one. I'm going to put the B team in for this one. And the B team is pretty good. The combination we have is Spirit, we have Winter, and we have Metal, right? It does leave me some opportunities. Of course, I get to use Ragnarok. Yes, believe it or not, Ragnarok is on the B team. I do want to spread some stuff out. In this case, obviously, Shade Moon is going to be a problem, but Shade Moon's got speed and no damage. So I'm hoping that we can take advantage of that. All right, well, I'm hoping that Ragnarok's going to give us something good to start with here. Okay, you are not that fast, right? 65... 69, yeah, I mean, he's benefiting from Dave's really good support speed there. All right, let's go and see. I don't know if we're going to win this one. I'd like to think we are. Okay, so you're dodging everything. That's fine. I'm going to do a freeze, hopefully on him up above, but I want to take away your stamina. Okay, that worked out as well as it could have. Okay, and no torture effect. Good. All right, but you're doing all kinds of stuff like that, which is a problem. Yeah, I don't know. Is that something I should consider? Should I consider the Psycho play? I don't think Jack can remove it. Make them all bleed. Well, I'd prefer this one. No, or is it where? This one here, because it will get them bleeding. The triple damage would be nice, though. He's going next. Yeah, I do need to give damage to somebody, though. Hold on a second. Because you know what it is? I need to eliminate somebody. All right. Right. So let's see. Let's do a little bit of stuff on you up here. And then let's get rid of you. Oh, you're up next. Okay. I might as well just leech you. Unless he misses. Don't do that. Seriously? Oh, and you would stun Ragnarok, wouldn't you? Okay, we'll do this. Oh, you don't have it on you. You must have resisted it. Okay, that's good. All right, let's do... Oh, wow. Guess who doesn't have any evasion on? I want to get the bleeding down. Okay, well, you're not blind anymore. Okay. Okay, and you're going to charge. And you're dead. Okay, and... Boom on the head. Good. Okay, so that worked out. That worked out all right. Okay, now the other one is actually way at the end, but nobody has attacked it yet. I'm a little bit curious as to why. It could turn out very badly. I actually lost one earlier. It wasn't what I thought it was, and it turned ugly fast. Who was the team? who's way in the front. There it is right there. At first glance, I figured that might not be a problem. I was extremely wrong about that. That just turned really ugly fast. I used the my primary team for that, and it didn't work out too well. All right, so let's see. Where is the one? Yeah, this one right here. This one has almost no speed to a degree. And yes, it does have a Temerian, but since I'm going to use Patient Cyber, I'm going to be setting cooldowns. So there shouldn't be a problem with that. Famous last words. All right, let's go over to Patient Cyber, because that's who I'm going with. All right, and then this is where Taga goes in. All right, now what did I do over here? I don't remember. Oh, Marquis. That's what I believe what I did. I'm thinking, do I want to maybe throw Gakora in? Yeah, I didn't put anything on him, no. Who's our enemies again? I mean, there's no damage dealer. Right? I mean, basically you have support in the front, denial on the bottom, and support denial on the top. As long as I can get to them first, and I don't see any problem with that. As long as I can get to them first, there shouldn't be a problem. All right, so he's going first. All right, so let's just do... No, not that one. Endemic pathogen. That's going to be damage and activating cooldowns. Okay, hidden kill. I really want to get rid of him. I could get rid of a couple there, though. That's not going to do the bleeding thing, though. And then dodge. All right. Okay, that's what I was hoping for. Just please don't miss the Temerian. Thank you. All right, now I am a little bit concerned with Gakora here, so I am just going to single him out. We might get frozen, though. I don't think there's a lot I can do about that, though. I mean, even if I did this, he's still going to have a chance of freezing us. Now, I do have Taga who's like evading at the moment. But I really do need to make sure Gakora can't do anything. Getting frozen, I don't mind. Getting him rolling, however, is a big problem. So just going to do this to make sure his cooldowns. All right, now I can do that. The force transduction. Okay, a little nanovirus for you. That'll kill him and get the bleeding going on the other guy. All right, best of both worlds. Unless you miss him, please don't do that. Please don't do that. Okay, you're not going to miss, right? And you're going to poison Gakora. Thank you. And then you're dead. Okay, so that worked out better. We have a lead, which is a good thing. It's close. This is one of those ones that's a good war, where we seem to be fairly equally matched. As I said, we are attacking more. So hopefully that stays up. You know, I think that they should get an early jump on the weekend. You know, it's a big weekend here in the United States. And I think they should just all go away, whether or not they're in this country or not. And just, you know, go to the beach or something like that. And just don't even bother with this silly game. They don't have to. It's not important, right? Until they're fighting their next war. They can worry about it then. Unless it's us, right? All right, and I think that's going to be it for events and wars, so let's do PvP. All right, going to be some veterans in here. A little bit short on some attacks. And you know what the problem is? That I have to keep doing attacks for points and stuff like that. And actually, I need 6 for the next stage of the magic stones. So I didn't do any of them yet, so I need to get some stuff here. The problem is that I've been having trouble pushing down the total, so I'm kind of where I was before. And if you can look on the left here, you can see the kind of teams that I don't want to get. That's just terrifying right there. Okay, well, let's see what we can do here. All right, and let's begin. Our first team was selected by Mike, known in the team as That Hobo SMG4. And Mike wanted to see, I'm going to start over in Magic for the newly minted and 110th level Sobek. Next up, actually Nova's up next. And there he is, right there. And finally, we're going to go... You know, on weekends like this, you end up seeing relatives you haven't seen for a while, including crazy uncles. So we got crazy Uncle Grim in there. All right, let's see what we're going to do. Obviously, Nova's very good. Not good enough from what we see on the left, though. I don't know. Absolutely not. Not doing that. We could try up the middle. I mean, would they be faster than Nova? I don't think so. And he would probably be able to shut them down pretty well. Can the other guys get the job done then? All right, let's see. Let's see if the Gator and the crazy guy can get the job done. Oh wow! For a minute there, I got concerned. I was like, my first view when I looked up Neobuki, I thought those were support speeds. Luckily, there's no support speed. Yeah, none at all. I don't get it. Okay, so let's see what we're going to do here. Obviously, we're going to activate some cooldowns. And a little bit of sunburn to go around, huh? Yeah, Prince Charmless isn't doing anything with his cooldowns set. Alright, let's see. Days and sun... Oh, they're already sunburned. That's what I really don't like about Banzis. Everything he does is sunburn. And it's annoying. Dude, can't you just, like, I don't know, something else? I mean, you're from the desert. Quicksands, you know? Something? Alright. This is obviously kind of the bigger one, so... A bit extra damage there. Okay, you missed the frog. Don't miss the frog. Alright, oh, you're going again. Alright, we're going to do this. Now you won't miss the frog. It wouldn't do the job. It wouldn't kill them. It would just kill us. Alright, so let me think. Massive special damage. Who am I most concerned with? The frog's not going to be able to go again for a while. I'm actually a little concerned about Neobuki. What's the other one? That's not we're not doing that one. And we're seriously not doing that one. That has a low chance of killing. Well, you know what? Let's get rid of the Neobuki. You see we got the roll there, too. It wasn't just the damage. We got the killing roll, but it did the killing roll on Neobuki. So, normally, basically, when that activates, it randomly kills somebody. She got both of them. She got the attack, and then she got the random kill. Alright, and, well, why don't you guys, work for us? Oh, she didn't want to work. She had to go quickly. Feel free to stab yourself. Okay, I guess not. And why don't we just do that? Okay. I don't think somebody built that team. I mean, I can't imagine. See, that's not like a war team where it randomly put things together. Someone built that team. I mean, if you're going to do that, I don't know. Putting all speed on Neobuki, I mean, she has like a tanking mode and she has a DPS mode. She doesn't really have a denial mode, so why do you have all speed on her? You know? I mean, you gotta go towards one or the other. And putting both stances on her, we already saw that in a previous video, is that it did a stance and then immediately switched to another stance, therefore killing and wasting stamina and turns, too. Alright, I'm looking around and I'm like, ooh, that's gonna be ugly. Alright, well, let's see how it worked out. Anyway, the first team, of course, was successful. Of course, Mike actually gave me 6 teams, and I just chose one of them. I think the rest of them had themes. The first one didn't have a theme, and that's the one I went with. All right, the reason I mention that is because our second team today was suggested by Toxic Menace. And Toxic Menace actually, I believe, gave me 23 teams. Why? I have no idea. Maybe somebody's warming up for 750, right? Anyway, our first individual today is going to be over here, and somebody who recently got upgraded to 105 thanks to some monster wood cells, and that's Grog. Not Gorg, Grog, the original. Alright, next up we have, where is she? She's right up here somewhere. She used to be on the top. Now there's a lot of 110s. There's nothing special now. The only one who's special is, of course, Sparta, who's 115. Anyway, that's Tara. Next up, we're going over to Darkness. And this is going to be... I don't even remember. He couldn't be 105 then. No, he's not. Okay, and we have Barnabas. All right, well, let's see what we can do. We're going to take stamina away, right? Although that's not going to work on the left because of Dun Ra. That's a really bad thing there. All right, now she's kind of fast here. Here's the thing. Am I going to be able to do something after the fact? I think it'll go on the right. Because I don't want to mess with a 110 Sunblast. I'm hoping that the speed is not concentrated on one or the other on the right. Ouch. Okay, that's a problem. That's a really, really bad problem. Yeah, that's gonna be an issue there. Yep. We's in a whole lot of trouble. Oh, that's just dandy. Ah, you took some of his stamina away. Who's go? They're all gonna go. They're all gonna go, and we're gonna lose our stamina. I'm gonna go for the freeze on her. Because she didn't do stamina develop. Oh, ouch. Yeah, it's over now. It was over already. But frankly, it was over as soon as we saw the speeds, right? Wonderful. And you had to do a special in there too, didn't you? You couldn't have had Grog get his special. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, they had a lot of speed piled up on top of that. Oh well. Case of rum, in the words of Kelly Bundy, right? Okay, so let's try to get back on the winning track here. Our third team today was suggested by Low Key Too Lit Rihad. Hope I said that right. And Low Key wanted to see this one. This one's gonna have a little bit of an issue because of the way I use these people. Individuals, shall we say, because one of them isn't really a people. This is going to be Tiny Tim. And unfortunately, in denial today, we have Soggy. Anybody see the problem? And finally, yeah, I don't use him as denial. I use him as kind of like mid-range denial with some damage on him and other stuff. You know, because I have so much water stuff, I just don't really see a reason to do that. All right, and finally, over in here, we have Bella. So, yeah, I mean, we have a little bit of a speed issue here, and I don't think we're going to get lucky. No, lucky? No, up the middle is not lucky. Up the middle is not what I would define as lucky. Eesh. You know, I might end up doing that one. What has to happen here is they have to survive, and we have to get the Tiny Tim. I mean, if I hit the refresh, am I going to get better? I know the Nautilus is going to be very fast, but the Nautilus is very dependent on debuffing and freezing, so he's not going to be able to do that to Tiny Tim. That's the reason that I put a lot of health on him, is he's for PvP. If his turn comes up, and he can act, the other team's in a lot of trouble. So I think that I'm just going to do this fight and gamble. Okay, you got all speed on him. I guess he's your denial. Okay, well, if you're going to try to stun us, that's not going to work with Soggy. But I guess we'll have to see how this comes out. Okay, that is not so bad, except, of course, we're going to have a problem with that fellow up there. I can't kill him. I was thinking, can I? Oh, he can't. Oh, he can't stun anyone. He doesn't stun. He freezes. All right. Well, you know what? Let's just go. Okay. I guess he resisted that. All right. I think you guys are in some trouble now. All right. So I'm going to activate your cooldowns. Unfortunately, you were able to kill my big damage dealer. Yeah, he has a 0 cooldown attack, which is kind of annoying. Thing is, I don't have enough. I don't have any damage now. That's the problem. Well, look at the situation. All of them are going to go now, right? So I'm guessing that I have to dodge. Yeah, it's not going to dodge effects though, which doesn't mean anything to him, but it means a lot to Soggy. All right. Well, they're all going to go on the other side now. So if there's a time to do that. Okay, unfortunately that stuns. So that's not very useful against the two individuals in the front. I don't know if it's going to... Hopefully it'll stun the other dude. All right, let me think. I guess loop damage. That's what I got. Why didn't that go back to you? I guess it was a single target. It should still, even though he killed the Varuna, it should have gone back to him, shouldn't it? Yeah, I mean, there's another one, unfortunately. I just didn't have any, speed, so they got the first hits in, and it was hard to recover from there. Remember, you might have your Varuna really packed with stuff, but it's mine that's going to be playing. So I know a lot of people packed him up as a denial. It's just that I don't see him that way because I have far better water denials than him, and I considered him to whack a big punch to him too. So that's kind of the way I use him. All right, so let's go on with our fourth and final team. Our fourth and final team today was suggested by Madi Naja. Hope I said that right. And we're finishing with something kind of strong here. So let's see how this works. All right, we're going to start with Cleo. Then we're going over to Light. And we're grabbing a lady over there. And that's going to be Dorothy. And then back over to Darkness. And that's going to be Simon. All right, you can pretty much figure what we're supposed to do. So we'll just have to find somebody who will be helpful here. Now, we don't really have to worry as much about denial in this situation because we have Dun Ra. Because everything will go to Dun Ra. So I don't really mind that as much. I do have one damage dealer, though, and that's Simon. So that's the thing. So I don't know if I want to even look at what's on the right here, because those two are going to have a lot of health, and they're going to be really hard to kill. With one damage dealer, even though I can get cursed on them, you know, the thing about it is that Cleo is probably not going to be acting very much, because she's going to get hit with everything, including if the fatigue does the big old thing with the dots on it, she's going to get all of that. So she may not last very long with all those torture effects on. So I think we're going to skip that one. Let's go up the middle and have a battle of Barbadoses. All right. Is she going first? 62, 61. No, she isn't. Okay. So we're going to get first strike. All right. Strength from beyond. Please don't miss. Oh, actually, that'll kill everybody. He didn't miss. Okay, and of course, Cleo was standing there looking amazing. Haven't seen you for a while. Okay, there we go. And I think that's going to be it for now. Alright, so We have a couple. We have the Magic Stones Island thing going here. We got some Bonnie Bark down here if you're interested in that. Of course, we got the new spinning mechanic thing. Just try to save some attacks. I mean, see, if you do all of your stuff now, right? If you do all of your videos in order to get Bonnie Bark, you may not have any when the wheel becomes available. You know, I don't know if that's the way it works. If it, it's still counting the ones that you did inside that time interval, or that you just get them back immediately when the wheel becomes available. I don't know. Just might want to save some for there, because I think you have to do like 5 or 6 or something like that. So I don't know what the chances are on the wheel. I'm guessing some of those prizes, including what it's showing you, is the 100 gems. I'm guessing that one is kind of hard to get. So, but there are some good things on there, and it's just something extra if you're going to watch the videos anyway, so that's not so bad. And I guess we're going to be getting together on Sunday. Yeah, it's going to be very hot around here on Sunday, very hot. But of course, it's the middle of the big weekend. Yeah, and it's funny because the day before and after are going to be cooler, and I think usually they prefer like the day after to be warmer. It is going to be Memorial Day, the unofficial start of summer. Anyway, I think that is going to be it for now, so thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it, and play games, because games are fun. See you.